Okay, let's get started. This is the first game dev vlog for a game I'm developing called Winja. So I'm just going to get into it right away since I got a month and a half, 2 months worth of progress to start off the bat. So let's go. So the game itself is a Mega Man style platformer. It is starting with 8 initial levels that each one grants you a power. So this video I'm just going to show kind of the basic array and some of the powers that you gain from defeating different bosses. So first off, here is the Winja, the main character of the game. They can jump. They have a magic bullet that they can shoot. This is a little practice target area I've set up just to kind of show what some of the things do. So these targets turn red when they're hit, but they're just to show hits. So, magic. Sword. Also a sword. You can crouch. There's a sword jumping attack. Then there is a special attack which consumes some of your magic power. You can use it it will go through multiple enemies, and it can also be charged, as you can see, and then it hits a little harder and goes through more enemies. So that is the basic array that you start the game with. Now I'm going to start showing some of the different powers that you gain from defeating bosses throughout the different levels. So here we go. First, we have a bug homing bullet. So these are little bugs that act as a homing bullet, so they go to the closest enemy. Fire, which pretty self-explanatory. Ice, which I will show in a little bit. This has a unique effect in that it freezes enemies. Plant. Now this one is a spread hit. It also creates a wall of plants that enemies and bullets cannot pass through. That only lasts for a few seconds. Lightning, pretty also self-explanatory. Octopus, which when you're not in water, gives you an ink spray, which I will also demonstrate with some enemies in a little bit. Same with this one. This is a sleep power, so it gives you like a sleep pixie dust that puts enemies to sleep. And then finally, the animal transformation power, which has 3 options right now. Unicorn, which you can walk, run, and also shoot a rainbow-style bullet. A cat, which can climb walls and fit through small spaces. And a bat, which can fly. Now each of those transformations does drain your magic power pretty significantly at different rates depending on which creature or animal. So I'm standing in a little field here that regenerates my health and magic. So that's how I'm able to just keep blasting everything off while I go through these. So I think that's probably a good spot to stop our whole, let's freeze a guy. So as you can see, enemies freeze. Boop. And then eventually we'll unthaw. Get out of here. Let's try using the ink power. So the ink power will blind enemies, so they move slower and they will not attack you, or they can't detect you, so they will not attack you. They can still run into you, of course. And then this last one, let's wait for that ink to dry off, is the sleep power. So as you can see, this guy's been put to sleep. He can still take damage as normal, but he won't mess with you while he's asleep. Hey buddy, go back to sleep. All right. So I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll be posting some more very shortly.